Hello everyone, welcome back to our Google sign in our Flutter application tutorial. So we are almost there. In the previous video, you have seen that we already have signed in the user successfully. And in this one, we're going to retrieve some important information like the username and the Flutter URLs from a user account. So let's get started. Just right here, let me open again and put it here. Just right now, we're going to create a stateful widget. And we're gonna call it show login info. Yeah. And here's a container, but let's delete it and let's return a scaffold. And in the scaffold, we have a body. And the body show login info. Let's set here yes. So what is the information that we want to retrieve? Remember, the information is already on signing. Is the name and the image URL. So is a string. We're gonna call it user emg and the user name. Sorry. So before we do this, we have to create a function called like handle info or whatever you want to call it, but to make everything work perfectly. So first of all, let's create a future void, and we can call it handle info async. And let's use try catch. Let's catch like in the signing method. We're gonna try to catch the arrow and we're gonna print this arrow. I hope it doesn't exist, but if it does, you can check right here what is this. Let's get up here. Yeah. So in the try method, we're gonna call it Google sign-in account data equals to await. Remember, because we're using a future functions with a sync, so we need to call await Google sign-in dot sign-in. If it's not new. No. Print. If the user is not new, we're gonna print the data dot to string to check if everything is okay. And if the data is not new, let's add username equals to data dot display name. And user emg is going to be equals to data dot photo URL. And then we're going to call this function just up here on a need state method. Every time we open this screen, in a case the first screen, it will be retrieving this information. Even if the information has changed on a server, it will appear on our application automatically. So handle info. So now we have to create our build context. Yeah, we have to show all this information on some widgets. And let's get started with this. Let's create a child. Let's insert a column. And I want it to appear in the mirror of the screen, like I have showed you in the first video. Main axis alignment. Let's make the main axis alignment.center. And the children is gonna put like child. Let's put a center. Yeah. In the center, let's put a container. But before Before we put a container, let's check if the user EMG let's check if the user img is not new. For this, let's put user img in this case is not new. If it's not new, we're gonna return a container, and the height of a container is gonna be 100 and the width is gonna be 100 also. Let's input some decoration to make the shape of this container rounded. Let's put box decoration. In the box decoration, we're gonna insert a shape. Box shape. Box shape dot circle. And the image, decoration image. Let's fit all the available space. So box fit dot fill. And the image is going to be network image and user emg. And that's it. But if the user doesn't have an email, an image URL or Flutter image, or if there's some errors, or if the internet connection is too slow to load this information, we're gonna show a loading progress bar. And how to do this? We don't have this method yet, we'll create it later. So let's make show loading is enough. And then we have to call it the method, and then we have to call the username. Yeah, we just have to show the username down below the user photo URL. So let's make a sized box of, let me see, 10. And in the sized box, I'm gonna check before we create the text with the username. We have to check if the username is not new. So we just have to make like we have done before here. Let's put like that. Remember username. So if the username is not new, is not new, we're gonna show a text, and the text is going to be the username, and let's put some style. Text style is going to be the font size of 32, and the color is going to be colors dot black. But if the user doesn't have a name, if your internet connection is pretty slow, or if some error occurs, we're going to show you a text saying like we're looking for username. Let's set style to make it beautiful. Font size is 24, and the color is gonna be colors dot black. Yes, I think everything is good, but we need to create a show loading. So let's create down here. It's a widget. Show loading. Let's return. Let's return a container. Inside the container, let's set the width. It's going to be media query dot off. I want it to take all the space available. Dot size dot width, and the height. Media query dot off dot size dot height, and the colors of the loading is gonna be black. I want it to appear in the background black. In the child of this container, right in the center, we're gonna show the constant circular progress indicator. Yes. See? Yes. But we have some error here. Let me see. What is this? Oh. Okay. Let's delete this. Let's see what else. Delete this Dart HTML. So I think it's good. I don't know if there's something wrong, but let's run the application and see if it's working. So I think we have a little problem here. So we're gonna install the application and we're gonna install it again. I think that is the problem. Let's see. So our app is alive again. Let's see if everything is working out. So click on sign in with Google. Let's click on the account which you want to click. Let's click this one. So it seems that our application is not working. Okay, so I think I know the what is going on around here. We didn't set the options to connect to the internet. So we need the internet to everything works fine. So just up here, set user permission, name's going to be internet, and then we can close it. Let's set also the user permissions, and access network state, and close it. I think this is the mistake. Let's see if it works out. Yeah, so guys, we need a connection. So just go to your Android manifest and add these two permissions, internet and access network state. Yeah, we need this to connect to the internet, obviously, to bring all this information. So we can see here that we have our photo URL and our name, in case my name. So in the next videos, I'm gonna show you how to fix some errors when you publish your application to Apple Store or Google Play Store and your sign-in doesn't work on build release. I'm gonna show you in the next videos. So please subscribe and like this video. And you can follow me on Instagram. So all the links, all the information that I have learned from this are in the video description. So if you like, please subscribe and like this video because it took a long time and a lot of effort to do this. So thank you very much and I'll see you in the next classes. Thank you.